Hey folks, welcome. Here we discuss real stories by real people. Today we have the story of a man who's dealing with his girlfriend leaving him and their children to go be with her ex. Let's see how it goes. Story 1. Some background. We've been together since 2010 and have 2 kids. I'm finishing nursing school and using my savings to keep the family afloat. She doesn't work, is frequently drunk, always denied it at the time and admits it the next day. I don't use any social media, she's always on it. Last weekend, I woke up to use the bathroom at around 2 a.m. and I noticed her phone going off. Naturally, I checked it out. Her grandparents aren't doing well. Well, it was Facebook notifications. She added an old ex who is now a felon with charges relating to arson, armed robbery, domestic violence, and various drug charges. She's sending him hearts and he is flirting back. I wake her up. She says she'll stop talking to him and delete Facebook. Family confirmed she never deleted it. Fast forward to Friday. She leaves in the afternoon to go to a group therapy meeting, anxiety and depression. She's usually home around an hour later. 4 hours later, she strolls in drunk and refuses to help with the kids so I can do my homework. She is glued to her phone. She sets it down for a second and I pick it up. Her and the felon are texting back and forth, calling each other honey and baby, and making plans to get a hotel for the night. She freaked out, accused me of being unfaithful, told our kids she wished they were never born, packed about half of her shit, and left. The next morning, I found $1,500 missing from my safe, and my safe keys were missing. Broken keypads, so I swapped it out with one on another safe to get in. She denied everything and is harassing me about coming back home. I'm the homeowner and already changed the locks. She mentioned in a text she has a new address, so she has no legal right to my home anymore. She won't leave me alone now and doesn't even ask about the kids. Actually sent this text, "Keep the kids." How do you get past this? Not only is this unforgivable to me, but I have no desire to talk to her and the mere thought of her makes me ill. Any advice for custody issues that may arise? Update. This Sunday will be 1 month from D-Day. I still don't contact her, but she texts me in the middle of the night every night. It always starts out wanting to reconcile, then getting angry, and then threatening me, all from about 2 a.m. to 4 a.m. I found out that she has infiltrated my group of friends with a smear campaign, and luckily they've been good enough to send me screenshots. Too bad that she never sends a message for the kids or asks how they're doing. They don't ask about her either though, so maybe there was a previous underlying problem that I wasn't privy to. Last week was rough. I hit a point where I kinda missed her. Well, not really missed her, just missed help with the kids and housework in addition to my normal work and schoolwork. At night though, I tend to keep myself up thinking and wondering, what if? Then I remember what I have in life and where I'm going, and I realize that my climb to the top of my mountain is easier without her dead weight. I'm okay with everything that has happened. I've made peace. My home has become peaceful. Like a weight is lifted off of my shoulders. My kids and dogs behave better, and I'm beginning to look forward to each new day. Last update. If you read my previous post, she left for a felon. Now, she's with a married ex in the Navy that previously abused her. She is dodging the process server for family court, and as of today, has a felony warrant out from when she stole from me. She sends miss you texts and undie pics daily. Should I just lure her to my house to get her arrested? Never talks about our kids, just our old relationship and how she wants to fix the unfixable. I'm sorry you're going through this, OP. I can't imagine how hard it must be for you to deal with your ex running away, having to take care of the kids all by yourself and still being in school. Don't do anything with your ex. Don't lure her in or anything. They'll get her and she'll be arrested pretty soon. You should let things run their course. All you just have to do is be careful and protect yourself, your kids, and your house. I believe you've gotten over her, and if you haven't, just know that your life and your kids are way better off without her. She doesn't love her kids, and she doesn't love you either. Let her go completely and totally ignore her late-night texts. I implore you to remain strong for yourself and your kids. Take care, OP. Now for some comments. Remember, right now, you hold all the cards. She's already tapped out. There's no reason to stick your neck out when it will only make you lose all you've gained. Good luck. Check with a lawyer. The judge can rule in absentia and you will run the table and get it all. This sounds like a check with a lawyer thing. She may be dodging the process server, but it's wise to make sure you do not get involved with her any more than you need to. A response from you to come over could be viewed as being open to reconciliation. A legal professional is your safest bet, especially since you have kids involved. First of all, I'm sorry you're going through this. Nothing to salvage here. Keep the texts just in case they can be used against her in any legal proceedings. Get a lawyer, protect your kids, and most importantly, do not let her back into your house. You're well on your way to getting past it. No desire to communicate, changing the locks, etc. I don't think you will have custody issues as long as you start the ball rolling now. She does not sound like she'll go gently into the night. I wouldn't advise that you change your number right away. It would be an invitation for her to come by uninvited and starting trouble before you get in front of this mess. Story 2. For the last 7 months, I've been in a relationship with a really hot girl. She was fun to hang out with for a few months and we had some great times together. But she's been emotionally abusing me for the last 2 months. I caught her talking to her abusive ex about 2 months back. He left her with a permanent back injury, and she said she hadn't talked to him since they broke up 4 years ago. I tried to break it off with her the second I found out, and she said if I left, I was at her place, she would kill herself and it would be my fault. She said she has nobody but me, and I left. She would kill herself. I asked her, what's the point? There's no trust in this relationship, and that's what relationships are based off of. She said she didn't care and that she will do anything to not lose me. I foolishly forgave her because I don't want anyone to die on my account. She has tried to kill herself before. She saw my forgiveness as me being a doormat, and things have gotten worse since then. Truth be told, it did let her know that I was a doormat, and it really affected my self-worth. I'm still affected by this. I caught her a few hours ago leaving her house with her laptop, dressed to the nines and getting into some dude's car. Obviously, she's staying the night and sleeping with this guy. I called her shortly thereafter and she said she was tired and was probably just going to bed. I said okay and hung up. I know all the warning signs were there, but I tried to ignore them because she was attractive, and I told myself that I couldn't do any better. As a result, I'm in the situation I'm in right now. Low self-image, down in the dumps, etc. I know I shouldn't be surprised, but it did hurt seeing her get in that guy's car. She doesn't know it yet because she's having a good time right now and not calling me. But I have taken all the necessary steps to go with the indifference method of breaking up, as per the top comment in the Theo caught her cheating thread. I blocked her from sending me text messages from Facebook and from my email. I changed her contact name in my phone to Do Not Answer, and I also changed her ringtone to a quiet noise. I have 2 months left on my lease, and I'm moving out this week because she's friends with my roommate and his girlfriend who is often here. I'm excited about doing this because I'm looking forward to having my life back, getting my confidence back, and getting back into the game to give it another shot with someone else. I'm not gonna lie, I'm going to be 28 and this was my first relationship, so this is not easy for me. But I'm trying to chalk this up to life experience and move on. I know it's going to be hard for me to do this, and I'm just trying to keep my mind occupied right now. But I think this is the best thing for me. To any Redditors out there going through something similar, please try to stay positive and keep your mind occupied as I have. As for why I'm posting this, it's kind of therapeutic for me. And, well, RA, anything that you can tell me, comments, thoughts in general to help me through what I'm sure is going to be a rough few days, hopefully that's all, I'd really appreciate it. Thanks for reading. Edit. Last night was tough, like I knew it would be. I ended up staying up till 4 and having a few beers, and I felt surprisingly good. I'm trying to view this as a weight being lifted off my shoulder rather than losing my love, because really, she never cared about me and it's not that tragic. That said, it is still hard for me. She's already started with the phone calls. I have 5 missed calls and 2 voicemails that I haven't listened to. I don't want to, but honestly I will probably end up listening to them. I only imagine the calls are going to get more frequent as the day goes on. If things get outrageous with her trying to contact me, I'm considering sending a text that says, "Take a hint, party girl," and that would be my last contact. That will really sting her and let her know that I know, but I'm trying to convince myself that she isn't even worth that. Really, I know she isn't worth that. I just have to stick to my guns. Today's going to be difficult. I'll be popping in and out of here all day, but please continue to respond. It's been so helpful to me. Give me a verbal kick in the ass if what I just wrote sounds like a bad idea. I have to keep my eyes on the prize here. Thanks, everyone. Update. She called about 4 more times since I last posted, left 3 messages. First one said, "Okay, I'm officially worried. Call me please. Love you." Second one, "Please just let me know you're okay. You don't do this, please." Third one at about 6 p.m. "I don't know if you're mad at me because I was short with you last night. I'm sorry. You never do this. Please call me before you go into work tonight and let me know you're okay. I'm supposed to go out for a little bit tonight and I'm supposed to be ready in a half hour, but I'm not because I'm calling you. Please call me." I then got 2 more calls around the same time from 2 numbers that I didn't recognize. I didn't answer either. Neither left a message. That was the last contact attempt she made, probably 6:30-ish, not really sure. She's probably out partying again tonight. Either way, it's not my business. I worked tonight and kind of had fits all night of wanting to tell her off so bad. These moments usually take a good half hour or so to pass. I just try to stay occupied and have a good time. I'm exhausted, going to bed, and will continue to give updates tomorrow sometime. Last update. Okay, I just had a close call. I'm signing up for a Craigslist account because I need someone to help me move. Apparently, you have to verify your account by phone, so I signed up for them to call me and I got a call a few seconds later from an unknown ID. I picked up but didn't say a word. Sure enough, it was her. She called back a few seconds later without blocking her ID, and I didn't pick up. OP, first off, you're doing great and staying strong. I'm sure some part of her really does care for you, and since she can't get a hold of you or your family, she's probably genuinely concerned for your safety. So you may want to send a text that says something like, "I'm fine. I've decided this is not working. Goodbye." Keep in mind this will increase her phone calls and texts, but stay strong and just ignore all of them once you've let her know that you're alive and safe. You're calling on me if you want to mention you know she's cheating. Now for some comments. Cheating or not, you don't have to blank her, just be frank. You said the warning signs are there, well, maybe they're just signs of you being paranoid. And if they aren't, and she is cheating, dump her without a second's thought. She isn't worth it if she cheats and has the audacity to act like the injured party. But do give her a chance. It might not be what it seems. Stay strong. You're doing the right thing and it's becoming more and more clear. She's still in denial but will reach the anger phase soon enough. Beware, but no matter what happens, do not text her or anything like that at all. She's attempting to get some amount of control by pressuring you to respond to her. Giving in and writing an explosively angry email, for example, would only feed her need for control over you. She would then be able to change her tactics and play the victim. I completely understand why you want to leave this girl, and I think you absolutely need to. However, you need to tell her that. Just call her and say, "I'm sorry, but it's over. I'm fine, and you can stop calling me. Please just move on." That's all you need to say. She just needs to hear that if there's any hope of her backing off. Right now, she's just thinking you're angry, but that she can get you back if she tries hard enough. Telling her very calmly that your relationship is over will mean a lot more than leaving her and giving her the silent treatment, or sending her a passive-aggressive text. Just try to be the mature one. I think you'll be fine though.